That's Nick right there.
Hey, which stanza we started?
There he is. He like he was out in that sun. We finna get started.
Hey,
we finna get started.
What's wrong with your wrist?
What?
Like you been flicking or something.
What? I'm on dice and shit.
What's good, bro? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing straight.
Hey, how'd you like the trip? What you watching?
Oh, yeah. What page we on?
We on page 30.
Besides us flipping, not even 10 seconds into it. Yeah. If we didn't have those 4 pouches, bro, our phones would have been gone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Hey, you look like you got some sun, bro. You got a little them rosy cheeks.
My skin's starting to feel now.
For real?
What page you said?
We're gonna look at page 30. So just once again, this is Blue Ink Tears by Roberto German. He's a friend of mine. He wrote this poetry book. And so, yeah, page 30. So this is called Unexpected Tension. I'm just gonna read the whole thing because it's long, because it goes to 32. And then let's kind of just reflect on what's said and kind of what stands out to you. So let's do it. It says, black fist, metal pick, nestled in thick hair. Big hair don't care, that's what I'm going where. Wear my emotions on my sleeve, that's what my white mentor told me. When I told him I'm leaving the school we both love because the ceiling was low. Whenever I looked up, no chance to grow. It was time to go. Wondered if had anything to do with how I glowed. This was fairly common at a PWI. Hard to see the underrepresented truly climb. Many reservations tried to tell him why, but his lens was too blurred to see it through my eyes. Unexpected tension took a toll. Thought it was a joke till he hung up the phone. This is what happened to me when I wouldn't fold, when I wouldn't shut my mouth, do as I was told. Chose to venture out, tried to do it on my own, but he refused to see me as a mature, fully grown, determined to move forward, vacated my role. My mentor and former teachers went from friends to foes. Got an offer from a rival school. They said I shouldn't go. They said that it was lily white, as if I didn't know. Independent thinker, I was not to be controlled. Control was something other people thought they could hold over me, citing prior opportunities, like the tuition assistance I received during my teens. Remaining balanced, an invisible debt. I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt. I wept. He's disloyal and selfish. Look at how he paid us back after we helped him. My thank you was no longer welcome. Went from poster boy to the lost son. Mud on my name, attempts to defame my character. Rumors about Roberto, they tried to change the narrative. You could hear the disbelief in my laughter. Began to view my mentor and former teachers as actors. High praise, often viewed as saviors. Someone save them from their own behavior. The complex became more complex. It's industrial. I saw through the nonsense. The strings attached to gifts from philanthropists, the good old boys network, the chess moves, the politics. I was told I was a Benedict when my service was no longer for their benefit. They were applaud and awarded, celebrated syndrome where power gets hoarded, imperial ways like colonial days, tried to keep what I made, but they were still at the gate. Page 32. Looked him dead in his eyes, said every word to his face, thought that you of all people would offer an embrace. On to bigger and better, kept it moving with grace. His reaction quite the opposite to my distaste. Felt deep pain when we broke our ties. Sudden shift in energy, no good vibes. I was excommunicated, no goodbye. Saw him in public, he wouldn't shake my hand, no lie. But I started from the bottom. I was destined to rise with my black fist, metal pick, nestled in thick hair. Big hair don't care, that's what I'm gonna wear. Wear my emotions on my sleeve. I only knew how to be me. Unexpected tension. So I know it's kind of lengthy, but what you think's going on? What stands out to you from this piece?
I ain't gonna lie. I think it was, like, what stood out to me the most was whenever I looked up, no chance to grow, it was time to go. Wondered if it had anything to do with how I grew. Like, I feel like that means, like, when the ceiling so small, like when he said that, I feel like it's people weighing him down. It's like he can't rise up. So like he had to distance himself from people that's making him fall instead of growing.
Yeah. I like that, bro. Thanks for sharing that. That's a good perspective. What about others? What is that? Did that stand out to you, what he just shared, that piece?
Yeah, another thing that stood out to me is when he said, I felt deep pain when we broke our ties. Sudden shift in energy, no good vibes. No good vibe. I saw him in public, he wouldn't shake my hand, no lie. This how it shows is like as soon as the ties were broken, there was no love. As soon as no one was there, he wasn't benefiting off of him. It was immediately the relationship cut off completely. Just no good vibes. No, you can't even shake my hands. You don't really see what the dignity.
Yeah. No, that's a good point too. I like that. Appreciate you sharing that.
I think when he said my mentors and former teachers went from friends to foe. I feel like because a lot of people like show fake love nowadays, like to be true with you.
Yeah.
Like, and he said like his mentors and stuff, and like don't foes mean like false and jump like.
Yeah, foes is like enemy.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Like some of your mentors, like some people you look up to, like they'll either be fake, like or they'll live fake life. So I feel like they'll turn into enemies and stuff.
Okay, yeah. No, that's a good point too, bro. Thank you for sharing that. No, I resonate with that. Yeah, my mentors and former teachers went from friends to foes. What do you think, what is he describing? What do you think is going on?
High school years.
High school years? Yeah.
I feel like something's holding him back.
Yeah.
Because when he said, like, what I was saying about the roof being small,
Yeah.
I feel like something's holding him back, but not only just school, it could be a lot more than what you think.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's good.
I think he's talking about, I don't know if he's talking about figuratively or literally, but he's talking about leaving his school.
Yeah.
That he loved like deeply, but he's realizing, like he's self-aware to realize that if he stays at school or wherever he's talking about, if it's figurative or literal, if he stays there, he doesn't have room to grow, like past what the ceiling they kind of put a ceiling there and he can't go past it. So out of self-respect, like he's trying to leave for the better of himself, and because of that, everything he known, like the teachers, mentors, friends, they kind of like not messing with him no more. Like they don't respect him. They don't respect his decision, and they're kind of cold toward him now.
Yeah. No, that's good. Go ahead.
I feel like it might.
Thanks for sharing.
On the school thing, it might be like overcoming something. That's what I'm saying. Like what they said, like it might not even be school. It might be overcoming something. Because it says this is fairly common at a PWI. Don't that stand for predominantly white institution?
Yes, it does. Hey, great observation.
It might not even be school. It might just be like in general. Because like they feel like and he's saying not on like a race level, but maybe the white man makes the level of the ceiling for him, and he wants to go above that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, all great observations. Yeah, I think he's describing some pain, you know what I'm saying? A rupture in a relationship that he had. I'll let y'all pass too if y'all cool with staying a few more minutes. And so there was a rupture in a relationship, right? And it seems like he got opportunities. He got some stuff that was, he got some opportunities and took those opportunities and excelled, you know what I'm saying? And was killing it. And then it looks like, it appears he's getting even more opportunities and he wants to rise up, and he sees that there's a limit to what he's achieved where he's at right now. So he's trying to take it to the next level. And when he shares that, the people who helped him to get to the level that he's at is like, nah, they ain't feeling that, right?
That's like, let's say, like you started like the man up business, and you're making a lot of profit, and you're learning more, and then like for an example, coach tries to bring you down, because of what you're doing better than them.
Uh-huh.
That's mainly how this generation is. They don't really want to see you win. They want to see you fall.
Yes.
They want to see you win, but they don't want to see you doing better than them.
Yes.
Can I just share
Go
something?
ahead. Yeah.
Not to
It's
get
good discussion.
personal or anything, but I can relate to this a lot. And like, I kind of see what he was talking about, where you get profit and all of a sudden people don't message you. But also, I think it's another aspect of like, whenever you try to better yourself, and you have to cut the relationship off, like put more time to yourself and your craft. Some of the time that you had, the relationships you had with friends, family, some of their time has to get cut off in order for you to pursue what you want to pursue.
Yeah.
And some people will see that instead of, if they truly love you, they're gonna be like, I'm happy for you. But if they're like this, like we're looking at right now, they're just gonna see, or you're not having as much time for me. So when they get disrespectful, like they feel disrespected and feel like, they don't want to see you doing better because you're spending your time on things that's gonna help you pursue what you need to pursue.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Piggyback off him, my bad.
Go ahead. No, this is good. We chopping.
Then it says his disloyalty and selfish lookout, how he paid us back after we helped him. So like going off what he's saying, like once like you make it, people don't want to see you they don't want to see you win because they feel like oh, we gave him this, but he didn't give us what he gave back. So yeah, what they were going off of, like people don't want to see you win. Or what I said, they want to see you win, but they don't want to see you doing better than them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a great point. Great point too, Jordan. Go ahead.
Add on to what he said, because
I love it.
I can't find it. I don't know what it said, but I remember him saying something in here where it's like a debt that's not direct. Like it's not directly saying, "Nah, you owe me."
Yeah.
It's kind of expected. Like if I do something for you, you kind of expecting something back.
Yeah.
It says somewhere here talking about that debt and like what he's saying. Like if they helped you, they expect you to help them back. And
Right here.
Yeah, right
it says
here.
remain in balance and
Invisible debt.
Yeah, invisible debt for sure. It's kind of like that Indian giver concept. I give you something, and it's like, I might want that back. You know what I'm saying? Or I want a return on my investment when that wasn't really stated in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when he said, "This is what happened to me when I couldn't fold, when I wouldn't open my mouth." You guys have told them.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta just shut up and deal with it. Like if you at work,
Yeah.
you having a rough day and stuff, you gotta keep on going.
Yeah, no, that's facts. I think it's, real quick, hold on. It's this, I want to speak to kind of some things that y'all said. It's this crab in a barrel mentality. Y'all heard that before? Crabs in a barrel? So they put crabs in a barrel. How do you get out the barrel? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does a crab get out of barrel? It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's limited. The reality is this: crabs are not even supposed to be in the barrel, right? And so it's kind of like you think about someone given the opportunity, right? If I think about an elephant, bro. If I own an elephant and it has all this strength, all this might, and I put a chain on it so that it can't move, so that it's stuck in its position. It can only go this way or that way. I'm limiting the ability that the elephant actually has, right? Can the elephant snap that chain? Absolutely. That chain that has that chain is not strong enough. That chain is not stronger than the elephant's strength, but the elephant doesn't know it. It's being limited. And so it's the same thing with this situation. He reached the ceiling, right? And he's like, yo, I can't stay here and grow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I have to break out. And because he's breaking out, people have a problem with that because they think and they believe they gave him an opportunity, so he should be loyal to them. When it's like, that wasn't communicated or stated. Like, yes, you gave me an opportunity and I'm grateful for that. But that doesn't mean you get to control the outcome and details of my life, my growth, my dreams, my ambitions. You know what I'm saying? If I helped you off of love, then that should be pure. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't come with caveats. It shouldn't come with, oh yeah, I did this for you, but you need to do this for me now. That's transactional. That's not relational. That's not truly helping someone grow and get to the next level. You feel me? Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Like off of that, like I feel like parents be like that. Not every parent.
Okay. Yep.
Like, some parents they be like, oh, but I raised you, but I held you for 9 months, but that's not my choice. And like, why should I have to pay back? Like, okay, like I get, like, but like when they be like, oh, I'm entitled to that too, just 'cause I'm the one that raised you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
let's say I go hit $100 million. Of course, I'm gonna help my mom out, but then
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I want half of it because I'm the one that raised you. I be like, you know what I'm saying? But like, so like, not to, and then with the elephant thing, I forgot. Well, I think Kanye said it or something. He was like, if I tell you to walk in a straight line with your eyes closed right now, you'll be able to do it. But if I tell you to do it 100 million feet up in the air on a wooden plank, you'll be scared to. And he was like, don't live your life by fear. So I feel like that, like, kind of to the, with the chain, because like with the elephant, like it's stronger than it, but then it's scared of what happens.
Yeah. The mind, right? Yeah. Like it's been conditioned to think this is the only way I'm supposed to live. You know what I'm saying? And I think we've been conditioned that if we give it an opportunity and we try to take it further, that we didn't pay respect to the one who gave us the opportunity. Yeah, we did. We're grateful for it. And it should be seen that, yo, the opportunity was fulfilled, right? Like he reached the highest level that he could. We should be proud of him. So it really is a bad situation for him that former friends shifted on him, right? Because he wanted to grow and get to the next level. Your support system, your mentors, your friends, they should support you. You know what I'm saying? They should be happy that you're growing and going to the next level, even if it's not how you envisioned it for them. The reality is you can't control that for anybody. You could be happy. You could guide if they ask you. You know what I'm saying? But it's not your job to control and to do things for selfish gain. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to do something for somebody, do it out of the purity of your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, if your mentee, you know what I'm saying, which in this situation, his mentor should have seen it as a W. You winning, I'm winning too. Like we in this together. It's like this, bro. My homie, one of my closest friends, he got signed. He got a record contract. We used to do shows all over Tampa, all over Florida. You know what I'm saying? Georgia too. We was going, I remember we was in my Honda Accord, you know what I'm saying? Pushing that thing with a bad transmission, that jump breaking, et cetera, et cetera. But we would drive all over the city, you know what I'm saying, doing shows. He got signed and it got announced that he got signed. We had a show in Tampa and cats was acting funny, bro. Acting real skeptical. And I'm like, yo, I'm loyal. I don't know if y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loyal individual, huh? They acting funny, like acting sideways, like he's superstar now and just like not showing us love. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, what's with the energy? What's with the switch up? We ain't changed. We the same people. We just got an opportunity. So why you hating on that? Like that should be, you should look at it as a win for all of us. Now there's a light on the city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to be able to celebrate other people's successes. You know what I'm saying? Even if it just might not be our time. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Like, we have to learn that everything is not about us all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy at the opportunities I've had in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be very happy when Coach Corey starts his football training academy and is successful. I'm going to be able to applaud and cheer that on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my dog. Why would I be jealous of that? What kind of energy is that? That's crazy to me. Like it doesn't compute unless I have ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? And really desire, you know what I'm saying? We talked about ego and stuff like that, to be in the center at all times.
Coach, I think that actually goes into what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday.
Yeah.
How I was like,
yeah, no, and it goes exactly what we were talking about on Monday.
Like I love, like, you know, I think you should do this to better yourself or something. And like even goes into the aspect of this, where it's like when people see you doing better or see you have a good opportunity, they're like, oh, you think you're perfect, you think you're better than me.
Yeah.
And that's where it causes resentment and that pride comes in, and that's why people start acting moving funny, different, instead of, you know, applauding with their friend or with their brother or like whatever relationship they have, instead of applauding for them like being successful and just counting their blessings, they gotta like feel some type of way.
Yeah. No, that's right. No, that's perfect, bro. Thank you for sharing that. That makes sense. Does that make sense to y'all?
I think too, it's like you said, it's all mentality. Like he said, we've been conditioned just by the world to think a certain way. And I know you mentioned a good point too, just, you know, in terms of nobody wants to see somebody else doing better than them.
Mm-hmm.
And to his point, like crabs in the barrel, like you see that actually too, and you see one crab getting ready to get out, crabs will actually grab.
They grabbing the other crab to pull him down.
They really do it. That's why people call it, you know, they
Yes.
actually do that.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, they saying, no, if I ain't getting out, you ain't getting out either. And they'll pull that person back down.
Yes.
And that's exactly what's happening here in this poem.
Yes.
As well. But it just, I think the real ones know, I'll just say it that way, who really there for. Because if you can be happy for me and it doesn't benefit you, there's that genuine, sincere, it's there, that kindness and that love is there for me. Like, as we all just read, there's conditions attached to this.
Yeah.
He said they wanted him to stay because they've been there, felt like from day one with him. When you ain't have nothing, I was there. So you got to stay here, but you got to, again, you should want to stay in the same place. Again, like he just said, I wouldn't want you to stay in the same place forever.
Yeah.
Where you're going to be in situations and places too, to where you're going to outgrow people as well. There's nothing wrong with that, with changing your environment as well. You can still be cordial with people and speak, hey, you want to be around people that's going to bring value to your life as well. But then also, I'm not only just saying I'm leaving that person behind, but I'm trying to elevate you as well.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily either. I'm just saying, like you just gave the mention about the money as well. Everybody isn't ready for that type of stuff either. I'm saying you could give somebody $100,000 and they're going to blow it quick, and then they come back to you like, hey man, you know, you need some more money. Yeah, they'll do that quick as well. But absolutely, I think you hit it on the head big time. Like you just broke this down like you wrote it. Like, it was really good.
The only reason, because I can relate to every word in this, like especially like last year, like I'm not gonna get too personal after, but Coach Mark knows, a couple of my friends know, like I can relate to every word in this and I just understand it, like. So I can break it down a little bit, but also at the end of the day too, I don't think like this doesn't really explain like the psychology behind it, because I don't think that it was bad. It's bad intentions when somebody sees you getting better and they're like hostile towards it. I think it's more like if y'all were staying at the same level for the longest, they're just accustomed to that. So when they see you doing better, they're like, "Where's my blessings?" Or like, you feel me? They start thinking more selfishly. So I don't think it's bad intentions. It might just be the way someone's raised, or like that ability to where it's like they're not comfortable with change.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Yeah, sometimes we put the blinders on. You know what I'm saying? We can't see the wider vision. You know what I'm saying, for others. You know what I'm saying? It might not be our path necessarily, but it might be theirs. You know what I'm saying? And how can I be a person that's genuine, moves with integrity, and a friend, and support that, even if it doesn't benefit me? And the whole crab in the barrel thing, like, remember one person saying, like, if the crabs knew that they could link to each other, they could pull everybody out. You know what I'm saying? You can just climb up and climb out. Instead, they pull each other down. And I think Coach Corey's right. It is a mindset that we have to break. But that takes what? Takes responsibility. It takes being honest with yourself. Takes accountability. And that's hard. That's too much hard work for people. But it will be so beneficial, you know what I'm saying, and change not only how you think about growth, but how you think about others. You feel me? Final thoughts? Boom. There it is. Well, think about, go ahead. So just think about it as you navigate, you know what I'm saying, as you journey, like I always say, think about how you know what I'm saying, Nick, Jordan, Moment, how can I, you know what I'm saying, be a good friend, you know what I'm saying, be supportive, and also achieve my goals and turn on the light, you know what I'm saying, in a dark situation, a dark world.
Can you guys relate to this?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely. Most definitely. Nah, most definitely. Yeah, like there's just times where people give you something that is an opportunity, and expect something in return when that wasn't even communicated. Like, is this genuine? Is this a genuine opportunity, or is there an ulterior motive here for you? Yeah, strings attached. Like I remember a family member, and this wasn't directly me, but blessed someone with a car after graduation. And then a couple months later comes back and say, hey, I'm gonna need the payments now for for this car. It's like, hold on, wait a second. That wasn't communicated on the front end. I thought you blessed me with a gift.
They probably thought they probably was very financially literate, thought they could buy a car, and when they realized the payments coming in, it's like, I can't pay for this.
Yes.
So instead of taking accountability and getting up the money, they're gonna go to the person that gave the car to.
Yeah.
I think remaining balance and invisible debt. I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I wept. He's disloyal and selfish. Look at how he paid us back after we helped him.
Yeah.
Like, for an example, like you talking to me about something and then I go use it behind your back against somebody else.
Yeah.
And the balance part. So like some people like how Nick said about walking the straight line.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gonna fall off. Sometimes you gonna fall off, but you can't like let yourself just fall through.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep yourself up.
Yeah. And I think that's why it hurts so bad, right? Because he's like, dang, I thought it was a gift. I thought it was a blessing. And now you're using it as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? You're using it against me. Like, you feel betrayed. You have every right to feel betrayed in a situation like that.
I think psychology goes far into this too.
No, for sure.
That's a manipulation tactic too.
It is.
Like, oh, I give you this for free. You take strings attached the whole time. They're trying to manipulate you so you can do something for them.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like that's another reason why he said he wept, because it's like,
yeah,
he feels bad because he feels like he owes his people something.
Yeah.
A little bit, but he knows like deep down he doesn't owe them nothing.
Yeah.
And the other people, I feel like, they're not self-aware. Like, they don't realize that it's psychology. The reason why they feel like they owe something that they don't owe them.
Yeah. No, that's right. That's a good point, bro. Yeah, and I think like it's probably like, because it's like hurtful, like, and it's a relationship, right? That we were talking about this morning, like the trust was broken. And I think the reality is like, I can be grateful for the people that were in my life just for a season, and that be genuine, right? And it doesn't mean that what happened in the past, the successes we had, wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? It was just for a season. And that's okay. Like, things change, things rearrange, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you'll have people in your life that are there for a season, and are there for the long road. You know what I'm saying? And I think we have to navigate and learn the difference, because we definitely don't want to invest in people that are here for the short term, thinking they're for the long term, because we're going to get burned.
I think it's more than just black and white though.
No, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like people can definitely change. I feel like somebody that true long term, something can end up happening to where it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it's like, really, you can invest in somebody long term and it ends up changing, like they end up changing up anyways.
Yeah.
Life gets away. So it's kind of like hard to, how would you navigate that?
I think this is the perfect example, right? They obviously thought Roberto was going to be in the box that he was in for the long term. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like he had different desires and another opportunity that he was breaking out and going after. And because of that, that affected that relationship. And even him, when you call somebody friends and mentor, I don't know about y'all, but those are significant terms for me in my life and in my relational equity circle, right? If I call somebody a mentor, you know what I'm saying, I value them. I'm still talking to them to this day. And if I call someone a friend, same thing. And he ascribed those titles to those relationships. So he thought it was going to be longer than what it was. But he obviously found out it wasn't. And I think situations are going to be able to shed light on that, on how we move, you know what I'm saying? How we're journeying. Life's going to be able to tell you that. I'm not going to be able to know that on the surface. But I think with time that is revealed. So good question.
I was saying, you stole the words literally right out of my mouth. Everything, is seasonal.
Yeah.
But like you said, you will have some relationships that you're gonna have there for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like y'all three may continue to just be, cool with each other for the rest of y'all life from here going forward. But like you said, God sends people in your life for seasons.
Yeah.
They may be here to just help you get over a particular circumstance that you're going through, something or experience. They have a particular gift that God has sent to you to say, hey, I'm helping you now get through this, but they're only here for this moment in this time as well. So like he said, it's just gonna come with life and you living, and then you understand it, then eventually their true character will always be exposed. You're gonna be able to figure that out as well.
So it's kind of like everybody has their own purpose, but some people have purposes just for like let's say I meet somebody, and their purpose in my life was just to let me know why I can't trust certain people, or like I can't help everybody or something like that.
Yeah.
Or it's a life lesson. God is building you up and strengthening you for what you're gonna walk into 5-10 years from now.
Yeah.
So now you've been through it, so you already know, like, I already been through it, I already know what this is. So I'm not gonna waste time on it. I'm gonna keep moving forward with what God has already commissioned me to do, whatever my purpose is in life, so I can keep moving past that because He's gave me this already years ago. So I know, like, what this is. I'm not even ready to fool with it.
That's why everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Coincidence. Yeah.
Like, for an example, if I got suspended and it happened like a week later and I'm still on suspension, like some stuff that happened at school, that could be like a way that God was trying to get you ready for.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
And it's gonna travel you, feel me, all your life. Like, you're gonna have the same lessons, hardly repeat if you don't
learn from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I say every mistake is for a reason. You learn from a mistake. You ain't gonna learn if you don't make no mistake.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can learn. You gotta make a mistake and learn.
No, for sure. Well said. Well said. Man, appreciate y'all boys. Thanks for coming through and discussing today. We've been having discussions all day, boy.
It's crazy you picked this one.
Nick,
I swear.
my guy.
Two persons.